think that is very good, and we are yet to see how he will synchronize his political thought with his legal theory.
And Wamboi, if we have to go to the ballot, we still have IEBC, which is mandated by law to do that. But unfortunately, as I said, public confidence has been eroded. The numerous cases that have been filed against IEBC, a divided commission. Well, do we need the Solomonic advice from the 7 apex court judges so that we may know exactly what we do? Or do we have what, a caretaker committee if we have to go for a rerun?
Well, you know, the IEBC is a constitutional body. It's a commission that is created by the Constitution with some autonomy. It has some independence. And when you look at the commissioners, you must look at them differently from an employee because they enjoy some constitutional protection. So that if you want to remove them or disturb their tenure in office, then there is an elaborate legal process that the law has put in place to ensure that they enjoy the protection. Remember, even after we are done with Chebukati, who should be retiring sometime in the month of January 2023, we'll have some other commissioners or other chairpersons who are not going to sit well with other individuals. So really, there must be some level of respect that we accord to their office, not necessarily even to their individuality. But even saying that, of course, I remain conscious to the fact that there has been an open display of disagreement between the commissioners. And I know too well that the Constitution also provides for mechanisms. Other than even running to courts, we have mechanisms that are put in place to ensure that we promote reconciliation, negotiations. So this is the time that our religious leaders should be taking the front row seat so that they can broker an agreement between some of these the commissioners that are fighting, or we are seeing them to be fighting. So really, what is important?
And as you can see, just a minute, Wamboi, as you can see, those are some of the lawyers that will be battling it out in the Supreme Battle today. I've been seeing Senior Counsel Philip Murgol, and we have seen, yes, he's the one who was standing slightly a couple of meters just outside the court. And also, as you can see on your left, is a ceremonial hall at the Supreme Court that will play host to the case. And 10-15 minutes ago, it wasn't as busy as it is now. So we're expecting the judges to keep their time at exactly 11, as they had talked about also in the presser and also in the press release that they just issued yesterday. Allow me now to bring in yet another constitutional lawyer, Henry Kurauka. Karibu sana, Counsel.
Thank you very much.
In a nutshell, we've been talking about the Solomonic decision that we expect in just 5 days, and we haven't started the case yet. I would like to pick your I'll pick your mind on that as we rectify that on how all these things we are expecting it to pan out. And Wamboi was touching on what we can do as a country, because if at all the apex court decides that we will have to go back to the ballot, we don't have a choice. We have to go back to the ballot. But unfortunately, on the other hand, we still have a lot of housekeeping to do at the IEBC. Counsel, you had not finished your sentiments on what we are supposed to do as a country. Are we supposed to get maybe a caretaker committee? Because we have to do that as enshrined in law in 60 days. We cannot sort out all the IEBC mess in that time and hold a rerun in that time as well.
And I will still insist that I know it is not constitutionally possible to have a caretaker commission. Remember, and I have made mention of this, the commission is a creature of the Constitution. It borrows its power and authority from the Constitution. So if you want to come up with a caretaker committee, you cannot do that without amending the Constitution as we know of it today. So my only emphasis is that we need to have some brokers of peace, so that our religious leaders, we have our political leaders, and we have we have ambassadors, we have people from all walks of life. You remember, it took the hand of Kofi Annan in the year 2007 to just come and at least help us in reconciling ourselves. So I think most importantly, we need to reflect on the importance of our office and the importance of what we do in our offices in the future, so that we can